we're inside of Ant's World. Just thought I'd give you guys a little look inside the book of what Ant's got going on here. And I gotta give it fair play to Ant. This is probably one of the biggest maps and the longest maps I've actually seen Ant work on during the time of me knowing him. Like, without him, like, giving up or going to a different map. And it's actually turning out pretty nice. You know, there's KFCs, there's Betfreds, there's Wilco's. It's, you know, it's getting bigger by the day. And it is looking quite a decent looking city, actually. Gas station here. It is a good city. A little mechanic place, look. An SBSC. Oh yeah, an SBSC. And, you know, got the stadium and that. So it is honestly like starting to look pretty decent, and he's putting a few houses up. But one thing he did today, which I wasn't too keen on, is he took down a church that he'd built in here. What I thought looked really nice. This church looks nice, but there was something about the other church. He built the same one that's in the Park Drive map, but he did it a little bit smaller in this map. But yeah, I thought that other church was a nice church. This one's a nice church though, with the stained glass windows and the size of it and that. It's definitely a bit bigger. Definitely got room for Maggie on the organ and Reverend Damien to stand up and you know, do the ceremony. Put someone to rest or marry somebody or christen a baby. We got the Premier in, which looks nice.
About the Premier out.
I thought about saying that, but then I decided not to. And then we've got some houses. We need the local Spar shop round here. I might put that in somewhere sometime.
Just me, or did Ben turn American then?
Probably.
What?
Anyway, I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I named the title something a little different, and if you guys wanna like comment about the title, you can comment about the title.
Jesus, my
But the title is what's the best fucking?
What's the best, future or the past?
No, it's
Yeah.
not. No, that's not what the title is. You're on the right lines, but it's do you think the past is better than the future? I'm just gonna, you know,
Nobody's written the fucker yet.
you know,
It's not.
I'm gonna leave the discussion open to you. Like, I'm not seriously bothered what you think, but personally, I do think for some things the past is better than the future. Like, you know, like getting into doctor surgeries and things. I don't know what your doctor surgeries are like round your area, but our doctor surgery is an absolute pain. I had like a lump inside my mouth. I'd say about 3 or 4 months ago, and well, I rang, like, at our doctors, you can't go to the doctors and make an appointment. You've got to ring them up. And you can only ring them up on a morning. Like, you can't ring them up on an afternoon. And I'm sorry, like, I'm gonna swear at you, but I think it's fucking disgusting. Like, if you go back, like, 20 years ago, you could walk into your doctor's surgery, go up to the reception, and see a doctor and wait to see a doctor. Like, if like the doctor was busy, you'd sit in the waiting room until he was available, like if there was a queue. Nowadays you've got to ring and you've got to sit on hold for like most of the morning. And I was due at work one Friday morning about 4 months ago, and I had a lump on like inside of my mouth on the gum. And like I say, you can't go to the doctors to make an appointment, so I had to ring them, and I waited all morning to ring for them to ring. Like, a doctor was gonna ring me back after I finally got through, after like spending an hour on hold, and the doctor was finally going to get back to me, so I couldn't go to work because I had to stay and wait for the house phone to ring, for the doctor to ring me back. He didn't ring me back until about 11 o'clock that morning, so I missed the morning's work. We were late to an aerial job, and the doctor literally said, just put some cream on it. I don't know what else I can suggest to do. I swear you've got more chance going to see a vet, and a dog can't tell the vet what's matter with it, but they always cure it or put it down. But I think for some things, like the past was better than the future. Like the way like some of the laws, like you know, like I'm meaning like the way some of the laws were back in the day, the way like things were done like back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Like before we joined the EU and stuff like that, when we had all our own like coal mines and we had loads more factories giving jobs for people in the UK, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, when you say like the past is better than the future, you could like instantly think like, well, how was it with the wars and things like that? Which, you know, the wars were bad, but when you think about other things like doctor surgeries and not being in the EU and, you know, like sort of like the way schools were as well. Like, I mean, schools nowadays like are just so like pathetic. Like back in the day when you got the cane, like, you know, not that I'm to have the cane, but I think it definitely would have like disciplines kids a lot more. I mean, kids at my school, like when I went to school, you know, telling teachers to, you know, to F off. Storming out of lessons, not turning up for lessons, skiving, and I guarantee like back in the 40s, 50s, I guarantee like every student went to the lesson and behaved and knuckled down. And like nowadays you've got like kids like trying to smoke at school, sneaking electronic cigarettes in, trying to like smoke them in lessons, like I say, answering back to teachers, you know, vandalising, kicking chairs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think for things like that, the past was better when there was more like discipline. It was easier to get a job. I mean nowadays you've got to tell them far end of a fart and which way the stink blows. You know, like sort of like where you're living, how much you got paid at your last job, the boss's name of your last job, your address, your postcode, your mobile number, your email address, your hobbies, your interests, your date of birth. Whereas like years ago, you go and get a job, and it was like
No one cares.
it was like when can you start, and that was it. You know, you got a job just like that. Like if you were showing that you were willing to work, some guy would have you cleaning out his pigsties or working in his shop. Whereas like nowadays, like I say, you've got to tell them like all your information. Is that really better? Just think of that. Like, is that really better? Or like spending years at school and then going to university and doing all these like business degrees to still end up skint and looking for a job after it all. Like literally, like getting all your grades, you're still just going to end up applying for a job in the end anyway. So, what's the point of going to university and college when you may as well when you're just going to get a job in the end anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not being funny. Like, if you want to be a mechanic or something, I think the best way to learn is to get a job at a garage and for the owner of the garage just to show you what he's doing, rather than sitting in a classroom and drawing diagrams of an engine. Like, you know, get your hands mucky, get in there, you know.
Can't even draw a stick, man, never mind an engine.
Lol. But you do, like, when I went to college, like, to train as a motorbike mechanic, half of it was sat in a classroom. We had like two lessons a week, right? And that was in the workshop. And then the rest of it, we were sat in a classroom. We did an English and a maths, which I don't have a clue what that's got to do, how that was going to help me, like, pass the level 1 for the motorbike course. And then we had, like, the rest of the motorbike course.
Just in case the
like,
motorbike rider were a foreigner.
Yeah, I guess. But no, like, and then like the rest of them were in a classroom, like drawing diagrams and.
Can you guess what happened to me today? Can you
No,
guess?
I don't care either.
I got picked up, I got pushed into a boot, and got rammed around some corners in a car.
So why are you here? Go back.
No! I got,
Lol.
and I had to walk about a mile back, because
But
he
nah.
left me.
But nah, you know, I'll leave it with you anyway. That's just, I don't even know how we got into it actually, but
You?
know.
Anyway,
no, I can't remember
Anyway.
how it started now. But
anyway, Ash,
yeah,
are you gonna finish the stream? I'm sitting there.
what do you mean? Why?
That's what you started off as.
Oh
you were
yeah,
streaming about
yeah.
that city.
I'm
You
still
were
in
streaming about
here.
that city, and then you changed to something
Yeah, I
else.
wasn't going to, but then Ben started bringing it up.
Oh! Ben,
Ben
yeah,
was
Ben.
was like, oh, I know what he's changed his title to and stuff like that. Like trying to,
No.
it was almost like he was trying to make me say something about it.
She's just like that. Well, this is church. Well, yeah, back in 1964 when all these schools were about.
Yeah, but nah, like literally, I was gonna I was gonna say I've named the title something, and you can comment about it if you want. And then Ben started bringing more up about it.
Ben stopped doing that thing with his mic. And
Back
gonna
at
shove it down his
Tavernia!
But anyway, guys, this is Ant Chambers City. He's been building it for a while.
Hi guys, it's Minecraft video today. This is Ant Chamber City. Let's have a look at what one thing's his name.
How you just lose your voice?
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, Ben, you just I don't even know.
Look.
We're all trying to do city things, and you're just squealing about like a kid.
Seriously? What do you mean all? Ben
Well-
doesn't even know what day it is. You're wrong about the past. Ant's the only one doing Minecraft, and I'm on GTA. I'm
No,
trying
What day is it?
I'm looking round Ant City. I'm showing like the buildings on stream.
I'm trying to open this
What
bottle
day
of
is
water.
it?
Sunday, and it has
Monday.
been all day.
Monday, mate. Monday.
No, it'll be Monday in just under 3 hours.
No, it ain't.
It's not Monday, you nignog.
Yes, it is.
It is where it is.
Tell him, man.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, listen. Future and what? Shut up.
I think you're just at your house, really.
I'm actually not.
I honestly,
I like him.
I don't know. You might sit up to us.
There's only one way to prove it, though, isn't there?
Go on.
I'm not saying that you are or not. Take a
Go on.
picture of where you are.
I don't have the thing on my phone, the PlayStation app.
There.
And when I tried
Instagram.
downloading it, I tried downloading it the other time, yeah. And then I don't know my password to log in.
Lol.
Yes.
Nah. You I'm not saying you are or you aren't there. All I know is all I know is you come online, we have a giggle, play some tunes, have a laugh, and then you go offline.
I am here.
Yeah, I know you're here. I can hear you. No,
You're a piss take, are you?
yeah, especially when I'm in the bathroom. I do get stuff like that off the. That's the thing, like.
How's he got that then? Sam, mate.
Maybe not exactly that what I just said, but he does say similar things.
Oh, I've got a fix truck.
I don't think my granddad's all together there, you know. According to my nan, every morning at the moment he's been waking up and saying, "I love you, sausages," and then going back to sleep. I don't think it's all together there. Yo, CJ Spike. Oh, CJ. I want to ask you a question, right?
Oh, for God's sake.
I want a truthful answer, right? I just want to know what you think, right? Do you think the past was better than like the way we are today?
Leave the stream, CJ.
No.
Like in terms of like doctor's surgeries and like getting a job and
No.
Where is he?
Ben, you're not called CJ, bro.
I just want to know like
BRB.
you know
I wanna know.
system wise and that.
I built so many fucking asses today.
You know,
Building
just because we have a load of technology doesn't mean it's better.
I wasn't in the street yet.
My perspective would be. All right, fair enough, bro.
What do you say?
He said his perspective would be no.
What do you mean?
Meaning,
No, that what's better?
I think he means that he prefers the future, like as in today.
Yes, CJ, bro.
I think that's what he means. But well, you know, people have their own opinions, don't they? Like, I'm not really bothered. Like, I'm not really bothered. Like that CJ prefers the future.
And-
That doesn't, you know.
And have you seen how tall Aiden Flint is now? Fucking hell. Can
Were
you
you-
get that? We got Aiden Flint for so cheap. £7 million we got him for.
Were you happy as a kid, Ant?
Yeah, why?
Oh, just you were happy in the 80s then.
Oh. Oh.
I was bullied in the 80s and the 90s.
Oh, really? Well, maybe not then, but you know what I mean, like.
And then after that, I kicked their fucking heads in.
Lol. I can
became
join.
stronger. And I became
Yeah,
stronger
yeah,
and
yeah,
stronger.
sure. That was
What way when?
that was the same with me, you know. Well, yeah, year 7, I got bullied really bad. By a well, it was by quite a few people actually.
Ash, I had
Yeah.
a bad life, right?
Yeah,
When I was 12 years old, I nearly died.
when I was 12, no, wait, I might have been a bit younger. I nearly died. That was through alcohol poisoning.
Mine was to do with a fucking blue taxi.
Oh yeah. Wait, how is that funny, Ben?
Sorry. Blue taxi.
It was a blue taxi. And the fucking
Ran-
nearly killed me.
Ran you over, didn't it? I think you've said before. Yeah. Well, basically, I used to hang about with a mate called Gareth. Like, this is like when I was like 10 years old. Used to cycle our push bikes and all that, you know, like through the park and that. And he had an older brother, and I went to call for him once, and he was at his brother's, so I went to his brother's house, and his brother was playing Xbox, having a few beers, and he'd let Gareth have a beer, and Gareth said, you know, would I be able to have a beer? And his brother said, yeah, sure, have a beer, which, you know, he shouldn't have done really, considering I was like 10 years old. You know, like, so anyway, I took it, and then we went out on our push bikes, and my mate was acting like clever, you know, like pretending to be drunk, like even though he'd only had like a bit of like one bottle of a beer, and you know, he was like cruising through the park, and you know, like, oh, look at me, I'm hardcore type thing, trying to get me to act the same. And anyway, we went back to his brother's house a bit later on, and his brother wasn't in, and he opened the fridge, and there was a bottle of vodka neat, half a bottle of it neat, like just pure vodka on its own, and all of a sudden he just turned on me, who I thought was my mate, and started like pinning me up against the wall and threatening me, and he like forced me to down this bottle of, well, not down it, but to drink the bottle neat, like to finish the bottle of vodka neat. And otherwise he was gonna like spread stuff at school, and he was gonna like beat me up there and then, and bottle me with a bottle and all this, that and the other. So obviously, I drunk it, and I went home, and I was a bit wobbly, and I said to my dad, I said, I've got a bit of a migraine coming on. So he says, go and have a lay down on my bed while I cook your tea, and I'll wake you up in an hour. Hi. So he goes to wake me up in an hour. I go for a sleep, and my dad can't wake me. I'm like totally out cold. He's calling my name. I'm just not waking. He chucks a bucket of water over me. And again, I'm just not waking. He starts slapping me in the face, trying to get me to come round. I'm just not waking. So he rings my mum, bearing in mind they've already split up, and my mum had, been having a few drinks herself, and having a few mates round at her flat. So she has to like drop everything and quickly come. She tries to wake me, getting absolutely nothing out of me. Like, it was literally as if I was dead, like, unconscious. Like, barely finding it hard to breathe. So they had to obviously ring my nan and granddad and then ring an ambulance. I got rushed to Hull Infirmary with blue lights. Probably about 7 o'clock at night or something like that. And apparently I was about 700 times over the legal limit for being able to drive. And if my dad had have rung the ambulance any later, I would have been dead. Like, he couldn't have timed ringing the ambulance any better. Like, he rang it at the right time. Like, they were just able to like save me in time, like get me to the hospital in time. And obviously my stomach was pumped and all of that, and I'd been unconscious for about 12 hours or more. Yeah, and then I woke up. Not exactly aware of what was happening, and says, "Here, Dad, I'm proper starving. Make us a fry up." And then I realised, obviously, I was in the hospital and that. But yeah, that's the time I nearly died.
What a story, actually, Noble.
Yo, Alex, what's going down? I got a question to ask you, and the British continuity. Do you prefer the past or the future? If you're still here.
We've already got one on the future.
Yeah, well, no, because I think you, Alfie, and Ben prefer the future.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's 4 on.
But I'm gonna put a post on. Like, I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm genuinely interested, like, just to see, like, if if people like prefer the future or the past.
I hope no one says the future, because then you can have like a whole new discussion with yourself.
Like, it doesn't really. I'm just interested to know. Like, that's the whole. Like, there isn't. I'm not trying to prove a point that. I'm not trying to prove that the past is better than the future. I'm just seeing what people's opinions are.
What it is everybody's expected to find out what's going to go and happen in the future. Whereas the past, we already know what's happened.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. But apparently the future's not meant to be looking good.
How?
About like electricity and stuff, and like about fuel and stuff like that, and like how it's getting harder to get and by like 2040 or something like that, we'll have run out, and we'll be like back to before there ever was power.
Apparently, you can make a car run off fish oil. I don't even know what fish oil is, but apparently you can.
Yeah.
Why have they bought solar panels and wind turbines out now?
Yeah. No, I know that.
Yeah, they're not going to last forever, but you keep building them, they're going to last forever.
Yeah, but it's like, but we're running out of water at the moment because of all of this heat and that.
Ash,
Yeah.
Across the ocean.
we'll never run out of water, mate. Because 90%, 75% of this world...
people are
Yeah.
telling people, like,
Yeah.
not to use like.
But it's not... Ash, there's a fucking ocean out there, sort
Yeah.
that out.
There's 7.
Yeah. But then you gotta think like you need the ocean, don't you? Like for the boats and things.
No.
Like if
Yeah.
like if we drain all the ocean out for drinking water, like
Yeah.
I know it'd take ages, but then like you gotta think of the
It's a tick.
boats. Then you gotta think of the fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't.
But what are they doing with the fish, Ash?
You get the fish.
I don't know.
Eat
I don't follow the fish.
I do.
We
But
know you follow the fish.
no, like
Tell you what,
apparently like
CJ
we're-
Spicer
at
was
the-
CJ Spicer was chasing the cat. I went, CJ, that's a butt on your pussy. You're gonna chase.
but yeah, apart like they're telling people on the news like not to like put like hose pipes and things on
Oh yeah.
unless it's necessary, like, and like
that's
not to
only,
leave taps
fuck
running.
that.
on late and shit.
You know what I mean? And what the F with an electric car?
Yeah.
There's some dude in my map.
Like
don't
I
know
know
who
like the idea of an electric car like sounds good. Like you don't have to fuel it up, you just charge it. But
You have to charge it.
it takes it takes the fun out of a car. Like I'm not being funny, but I don't like all these cars what have these like LED Bluetooth screens like on the dashboards and have these like have all these like where you like push and start it without like a key.
You need a key for every car.
Yeah, but like on some of these new ones now, like you press a button instead of putting it in the ignition.
All
like-
right, Grandad.
There was one that my dad hired a while ago from Enterprise, and you just had to sit the key like on the dashboard, and then like you'd push this button on a screen, and it'd fire the car up. Like, like I don't know, like the days where you're like a nice petrol car and you sit in and you turn the key and you hear the sound and you smell the smoke coming from the exhaust and you know what I mean. You put your you put your CD in, you put your cassette tape in.
What?
You know.
Sorry, Ash.
Oh no, it's fine.
No.
No, I didn't kick you nothing. It's just set to a fucking offline game.
Oh yeah, I know. You know, like the sound of like a Mark 1 Escort. Sound of like an old Subaru Impreza. Like
I was in a Seat Leon, mapped to 240 brake.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like the sound of them and like the thrill of driving them. Like whereas an electric car, they've got no sound, and people are just bothered about what they can do on the screen rather than
Yeah,
driving.
they have
like
got sound. When they pick up speed.
yeah, obviously, but it's not like. Do you know what I mean? Like defining a car from a car, and like. Do you know what I mean? Like having a car and revving it and hearing the sound, you know?
Revin Kevin.
It's the same with bikes. They're making electric bikes as well. And I don't know. It just don't.
Electric
I don't.
aeroplanes.
That. I just don't see how that's good. How that's
Actually,
like.
I actually
How
did
that's
see
the
something like that,
future
you know.
improving. Like.
I saw some on electric aeroplanes.
Yeah, electric aeroplanes as well. Electric trains. The good old days where you had to put coal in the steam train.
Oh my.
It's not letting me join any game. What are you doing?
Minecraft's gone downhill.
I know. I was in a disabled band called Ramps. It was an uphill struggle from there.
Shut up,
Oh,
Ellie!
I'm sorry. Good old lost voice guy.
Sick of hearing it.
So, oh yeah, guys, I need to. I never uploaded the second part to the CD update, did I? I think I might have to re-record that actually. I think I deleted the. I think I deleted the part of it. To be honest, I don't even know now where we are with it. Like what
Should we
new
go back in the
CDs
room?
I've got. That's a good song.
Little grids on fire.
But they don't make them really like that now.
That is probably.
But nah, I'm actually... Just a sec. Where are we?
People just want more love.
I've got £22 million to buy some players from that league.
You got
Do
what?
you think...
Have you seen our transfer budget now? It's fucking massive.
Na, Middlesbrough's back off. Yeah. They cannot play
Middlesbrough,
football and have a big quit.
Middlesbrough's won their last 3 games. We're top of the championship for the next 10 minutes.
Do you want to take your mic away from your mouth?
No.
There we go. That's how we, I'll see if anyone
Free from
comments.
desire. We're gonna set United on fire. Free from
What you supported, Man United?
Epic moments with exam. Oh
Play
crap.
Setting on fire.
Oh, never mind. I'll think.
Example. Oh yeah, Example released a new track. When would it be now? Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning. What an absolute belt! Example's killing it at the moment. Example, he knows how to make songs.
For example,
yeah. Oh yeah, I shared it on Facebook. And I put something like over the share that I thought was quite. Oh yeah, there was one as well. Someone had shared an event called the Box 7, which is a do, and they had a DJ there called DJ Ratty. So I said I'm not keen on DJ Ratty. He might be in a bad mood. Oh yeah, here we are. I shared Example's new song. Example setting an example with his new track. Now I'm sharing to give you an example of Example's new track. But nah, Example's new track though. I wanna play it now. You gotta preview it on stream. I think I did do it on a stream, but yeah, I was streaming when he released it, but nah, it is a tune.
Hands up if you care, and hands up if you care.
I don't know why I can't hear anything though.
no.
I hope I haven't lost all audio. No, I haven't. We'll get it through we'll get it through the old Ubi-Tubi. Example though, he kills it. He did at Blackpool Festival. Here we are. You ready?
Everybody's
Are they? I thought they were.
Man, I ain't seen one of these in years. Is it on now?
Here we are.
That's easy, yeah? Correct?
Yeah. Alright. Hello? Let's do this. Sat having drinks, woke of silence. How am I gonna make a siege? Looking for a side, she gives me eyelids. Now this ain't the place for me. I've been down roads like this before. Guess I probably should have used my sat now. No, she gonna end up at my door and my bed on the floor, her blood rise. Left the cinema, said it's too violent. Maybe how they act reminds us of times behind us. Nothing else can keep us, find us, keep us.
brother and sister together, we can make it.
We take the niceness, repeat the cycle. Thought we never grow old, but summer turn cold. Let me show you how to love and we can fix the climate.
Yeah, there you go. And my name is Gotchas Condes, and just in case you want to follow me, this is what I look like from behind. Sorry, I had to. You know what, I feel like doing something here, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I am actually sorry about this, guys.
Not what?
I think this was it. I'm sorry, guys.
I know it's not.
But this is the worst song I have ever heard.
I want to get some of this done.
This is no joke either, guys. Listen to this, right? And tell me if you think this is a... I think it's full of crap.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's exactly what I was thinking. That song is terrible.
Yeah, but that's what you listen to as well.
No,
Yeah, true.
not one like that.
Not like.
And listen to one like this. And listen to this. Come on. And listen to one like this.
I need to go through it in there.
Yeah, and listen to that. But that other one, that just took it too far. I think... Yeah, this one as well. Oh god, no. Yeah?
That'd seriously get you muted.
No. No, go on. I am watching the mercy of people who need help.
What do you mean that one?
Oh, I don't need help, but, no, I don't need help, bro. Nah, I like my Frenchcore, but them two, like, not the second one I played, but the first and the third one I played, I don't like them. But people seem to think I do. People seem to think that's something I'd listen to. Not something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the second
Yeah.
one that I played, yeah, I'd listen to that any day. You know. There's Frenchcore and there's Frenchcore, you know. Bit of hard style, you know.
All of your crap, I wanna give you a positive slap if you carry on, nothing like this.
Yeah, broski.
Everybody fucking slag now. She's a fucking slag now.
No one's commented just yet. No one's commented just yet.
I found somewhere for you to put a shop anyway.
Alright. A little like local.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good day and good luck on the stream. Before you go, I just read the title, and I just want to ask you if you think the past is better than the future. Or, in other words, which one you prefer, like, you know, are you more like things of the past? I tell you one thing I do prefer about the past, that is having CDs and vinyls rather than digital. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love playing a few bangers off my iPad, but you can't beat putting a CD in a CD player and reading the track list at the back, or looking at the sleeve of a vinyl record and just seeing the beautiful art on it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but all the days of plugging in an old PS2. Oh, you like both? Alright, that's fair enough. You like both. We've got one for liking both. There was no reason for, like, there's no like point to prove. I'm just trying to see, like, cause like personally I prefer the past, and some people like who I'm in a chat party with prefer the future. So we were just like seeing like what other people think. But that sound is that you know. No.
Hey, what are you doing?
There's something like seriously playing up with Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not letting anybody do it.
No, it's not letting me join worlds. Oh wait, this might. We'll have to see. Probably not though. No.
It's down again.
I'm glad you like both anyway. I am glad you like both.
Oh, you have to get that one person, didn't you?
But when I say
£20 million from
when I say future, I kind of mean like today, obviously. I have some mental tapes. Oh, you do? Here, right. You can't beat tapes. VHS videotapes, cassette tapes, vinyl records. They're the days.
Is it letting anyone else on their world? Because it ain't letting me on mine.
No, it's not. I tell you what, I've got like over 600 vinyl records. Full of like classic dance music, house music, drum and bass, a bit of Top of the Pops. And I'm sorry, but why did Top of the Pops have to finish? That was a good show. Same with TFI Friday.
TFI Friday were fucking wank.
TFI Friday was good. And Top of the Pops.
TFI Friday with Chris Evans, yeah.
What do we have? But seriously, what do we have on telly now? Jesus Christ, I don't even know. Downton Abbey, Black Doctor, Dr. Bailey. Minecraft servers are down or something. It's messing with everyone. Yep, it is, I'm afraid, bro. But if I come off Minecraft, it'll like stop the stream. So I've got to like sort of stay at the home screen if I want to keep streaming. But I'm gonna be ending the stream soon anyway because I didn't get
Yeah,
in.
you won the world.
I didn't get in till 4:45 this morning from a night out, and I woke up at like 7 o'clock and went to the toilet, went back to sleep for an hour, and woke up and did not go back to sleep.
Why?
And now I am starting to feel quite tired.
Why did it put me in survival?
What?
Alright. Yeah, I had the strongest. I had the strongest shot in the bar.
What did you do?
You're only allowed one of them because the bar light only allows you to have one because they're that strong. Oh yeah, and I saw her. Well, not at the pub, but I saw a girl who like I usually see at the pub. Who's like being usually like all over me. She was walking downtown with a lad holding his hand.
Friends.
Mate, I wanted to swing for the lad.
Why didn't you then?
Cause there was loads of kids about, but that lass has been all over me for months on end. And I've been buying her drinks. I've been cuddling her. I've been making sure she gets home all right. You know, I've been so nice, you know. And she's been making out like she's single, and then like her friends have been saying, "Oh, she likes you," you know. And I've been going like, "Yeah, I know, you know, I like her too," and you know, I'm making sure she's all right. And she's been seeing this seeing this guy who looks like Lloyd out of Coronation Street. Well, I wouldn't say seeing, because it's not like we were actually dating, but, you know, like... You know what I mean? Like, you know, when, like, you think you're starting to get somewhere.
It's my life.
Well, I tell you what, if that bitch wants a drink next time I see her in the pub, she ain't getting one. Because I ain't been Mr. Nice Guy no more. Eh?
No.
Stop above you. Stop.
If she just said in the first place that she already had someone and she weren't looking for a relationship, you know, I would not have been anywhere near as bothered. But it's the fact like how she was making out like she was so into me, and then like other people were saying like, "Oh, she likes you," you know.
Oh, why is it an offline game now?
Not good one bit. I'm still trying to get into my world.
I'm in mine now.
Oh, it's not letting me in mine at all. Did you have to restart your Minecraft though?
No, I just keep spamming it.
Oh yes, I'm in. We're in, guys. We're in.
It'll change it to an
We're in
offline
Grove
game.
Wood. It seems the game is messed up.
We're going to an offline.
No, I'm here now. I'm in Grovewood, guys.
Over here.
I can remember my... Oh yeah, put me to offline. I can remember my first ever city on Minecraft.
Yeah, I can as well, man.
It was...
I can remember my first ever build.
It was on... I can remember my first ever build. It was a McDonald's. It was on Minecraft Xbox 360. And I did a city where, like, instead of having a road, because I didn't know how to build roads back then, you had like water as your roads, and you like rode boats about. And I just remember, like, I'd build a house and I'd get so excited and jump up and down and, Nan, look at this house I've built. Oh, come and see this house I've built. And then if I could look at that house now, compared to what I can build now, Jesus Christ. And yeah, I accidentally deleted that map by mistake. I went to rename the save, because I'd come up with a new name. And well, I accidentally clicked delete instead of rename. But I built another one that had water, and it was slightly better than the last one. If do you know what I would really like to be able to do? What?
It's gone back to the, you know, the classic Minecraft texture pack.
Oh, I love these songs. Oh yeah.
Mine has.
I'm in the city texture pack. Yeah, I love. Yeah, I love these songs too.
Mine's gone back to normal one.
Are you on about my songs in the background now?
Yeah, he likes them as well. I'm ask you a question. Do you like Drake? Like, this is not like... Because personally, I like Drake's song One Dance. That was good. But his one's like God's Plan. And there was another one that he did after God's Plan. Which wasn't as good. And I don't like Post Malone either. I don't like that style of music.
Looks like Minecraft's gonna have to go off for a bit.
Oh, well, it's not letting me on none of my worlds now.
No,
I'm in mine.
Don't even got pictures on.
I'm in mine, it's all fine. I've got the city texture pack.
Survival as well.
I'm breaking and...
Here am I setting the resetting like that?
Here it's just you. I'm fine.
Not interested with you as well.
No, because I'm in mine fine now. I've got my texture pack, I've got the picture.
You're in an offline mode, Ash.
Yeah, I'm in an offline game, yeah, but I aren't like having any other.
Oh wow. This is bullshit this.
Yeah, no, I don't like Post Malone. And there was another one as well, I can't remember who did it. I don't know if it said something like shake that ass with me. Or drop it.
There we go.
Or drop it. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, it goes something like, girl, I love it when the music stops, I want to strip that down for me.
Down for me,
Oh yeah.
baby.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Oh my god, this game's pissing me off.
But what Ant's playing now, yeah.
I think my...
Alright, sound Jakey boy. People think I just like all the headbanging stuff, but believe you and me, I like me 80s house the best. I just like the headbanging stuff as well.
The little girl keep peeking the red right corner. Hell.
But believe you and me, like, I had a different upbringing to what other kids had. Like, you were probably in bed by a certain time, watched a DVD on a weekend. Nah, that wasn't my childhood. My childhood was my mum was session at mates' houses, and I went with them. So like I'd sit round with my mum and dad. Yeah, the back. I'd sit like with my mum and dad at people's houses while they'd be like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, they'd be sniffing coke, popping pills, drinking beer, and I'd sit there.
Your mum's a coke, isn't she?
and then I'd walk back home, and then I'd walk back home with them at like 3 in the morning. Or they'd be having a sesh at home, like at our house. I'd go to bed, I'd wake up at like 7, and there'd still be people there from the night before. And they'd have music channels on and hardcore tunes and that blasting. That was my childhood. We'd have a session a late night, then we'd get up next morning and we'd go to market and buy clothes and CDs. That was literally
Trent Bridge.
that was my childhood.
Kelly, watch. Straight over the top of Trent Bridge in a minute, watch.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave the stream here in a moment.
You see your forest ground and everything.
Just in case you guys are interested, before I leave the stream, if you go over to Facebook and like my MC Noble page, and I don't know if Ben or Ant want to do this as well. It depends, but I'm gonna have a giveaway. I'm gonna have a giveaway going on the page.
What giveaway is it?
So basically, what's happened is I've made two CDs with like one of my MCs on. So I've made an Irish Whistle studio version, and there's a CD version of it, a disc version, and it's going to have a proper like professional cover album and stuff like that. And I've done my Back in '99. Now I'm going to be making about probably 6 or 7 copies of each. And what I'm doing is I'm running a giveaway on my page, which is going to, depending on how many copies there's going to be, like, depending on like how many weeks the giveaway goes ahead. So for example, there'll be the Irish Whistle, there'll be the Back in '99, and so say if I was to start it today, each week from today I'd pick a winner, and they would then get a copy of that CD. So like, say if I like started the giveaway today, and say, you know, Ben entered the giveaway, next week he could be the winner. Then Ant could enter the giveaway, and then the week after he could be the winner. And then after the 6 weeks, so once each copy's gone, like, and then all the copies of, well, not all the copies, because obviously, like, when you win the giveaway, you get to choose, like, if you want the Irish Whistle CD or if you want the Back in '99 CD. So there will obviously be like a couple, probably like CDs left. Like, everyone could just go for the Irish Whistle, if you get what I mean. And then if that is the case, I'll just go ahead and like do a separate giveaway for the Back in '99. But I'm also going to be doing a mega giveaway at the end of the first giveaway, which is going to be a CD which is going to have loads of different tracks on. And it's gonna have its own like proper professional cover album. It's gonna be like something like the summer 2018 MC Noble Summer Rhymes or something. And it's gonna have like Irish Whistle on it, Back in '99 on it. It's gonna have the Sexual Healing on it. It's gonna have the One Bed Flat studio version on it and stuff like that. It's going to be like a good summer album, and it's going to have like a few good tracks on it and stuff like that. And I'm going to do that as a big giveaway at the end of the small giveaway, if that makes sense. But yeah, it actually 100% works though, does the discs. Not that I'm just, not that I'm just here to prove points or anything, but I will just quickly show you that I'll play one of the CDs. I've just made 2 copies at the moment. These 2 copies are just the ones that I'm gonna keep personally for my own personal use. But yeah, I'm gonna plug my PS2 audio cables into my mixer. Right.
Hang on.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Irish Whistle disc in the PS2, so you'll hear the PS2 start. So there we go, look. And then I'll press X. This has got a CD in the PS2. Yo, MC Noble, Irish Whistle, Studio Edition. Check this. You see? Check up all the Facebook fans inside on this one. Check one. Put up coming on strong. But here we go. I'm about to roll. That is war, that is hell. With a bit of auto, gonna get down with the instant speed inside the town. With the safety lady, I see you down with the scene. So that's the Irish Whistle one. And then I'll also show you that the Back in 99 one works as well.
And you won't want that.
So the Back in 99 one. So again, you lay the PS2, reset.
What a difference.
See, there we go. And then I'll click X. You know we got to get busy. Open up the bottle of fizzy. Like this MC's gonna get busy. They're gonna get moving. One time to the mic, you're gonna get grooving. Listen, it's MC Noble back on the beat, I'm never losing. Listen, inside that party, I'm better than Josh Hattie. You know it's MC Noble, yes, you gotta push me to stop me. Like I say, more than car, like you're gonna be gonna take a far like this MC's gonna go far like you're gonna be inside this car like yo, yes. So there we go, you can see they both work, so I've just got to like print more onto discs.
Obviously you want the butter.
And
Kelly.
I'm gonna do a giveaway on them. I don't think it gets much more.
I want an Irish Whistle. I want an Irish Whistle one.
So obviously when I do the giveaway, I'll like be explaining like how to enter. It'll just be something like like and share the post. Tag 3 friends and tag 3 friends in the comment section and put I want this CD, and then like I say, I'll pick a winner each week, and then like they'll be the winner of the you know, the CD giveaway. And if the person who wins fails to get back to me, I'll pick another winner. I'll pick another 2 winners, and if they all fail to get back to me, then like that CD will miss out. If you get what I mean, like there just won't be a winner for it, and I'll just keep the CD and just say to a mate, here, look, do you want it? You know, and you know, sometime in the future, and then obviously, you know, we'll see how it goes. But as you guys do know, I'm doing the big giveaway at the end, which will have like all the different tracks on, which will be the Summer Rhymes album. So like, just think like that one's gonna be like the best one, but there's only gonna be one version of that.
Mr. Raider.
And just to also mention, if you guys win an Irish Whistle one, or you pick a Back in 99 one, the chances of you winning the big giveaway is going to be like not as likely, because you've already won the smaller giveaway, if you get what I mean. Like, I'm not going to pick someone who's already won a giveaway like twice, unless like, for example, loads of people didn't answer, like didn't get back to me about the main one, and then it like left me no choice but to say you. But you know, I'm pretty sure you get the point. So there we go, guys. Gonna leave this stream here anyway, guys, because I'm gonna start getting sorted to go back into the house and lock up. I'm absolutely
well,
shattered, if I'm honest with you. I just wanna,
find
to be
that
honest,
toilet right outside,
I
then.
just wanna get a cup of tea, chill out, watch a bit of telly. I think about quarter to 11, the Family Guy starts on ITV2. So, but guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm gonna be doing soon, guys? I'm gonna be fitting a TV aerial to this shed. Yeah, because behind the shed, I've got like a big brick. I've got like a brick wall, so I can drill a wall bracket to the brick wall and put an aerial on. And there actually used to be there used to be a satellite dish here for the shed that went on the wall, and the wire actually still runs down and comes into the shed. It comes into a coax plate just at the side. So like it literally would not be that hard to put an aerial here. Like it's just a case of putting one up at the back of on the wall, like I say. And then what you do is you disconnect the coax plug, the coax plate. You take the cable out, and you like reroute it so it like comes like directly like behind the TV. Go back a couple, Ant. Back. Yes. That is a tune from Real McCoy. That is one of my favourite like 90s dance anthems, is that. Is that the Ministry of Sound, I Love 90s?
Yeah.
I've got that album. I can play that song right now, what you're playing. Track 1 is Freed From Desire. Track 2 is Ride On Time. Track 3 is Pump Up The Jam. Track 4 is Don't Stop Moving. Track 5 is What Is Love. Track 6 is 7 of Rhythm of the Night. And track 7 is You Sure Do by Strike. You feel joy, you feel pain. I like this song. Oh yeah, of course. K-Class did something magical in the 90s, definitely. Anyway, guys, make sure to like and share on the stream, subscribe, all of that good shit. We'll see you in the next stream.